So, if I'm really quick, this could be the final stream, but I doubt it. I think this is the penultimate stream in the challenge run. But it's a big thing because I've been hyping up this whole time about going to the Fountainhead Palace. And that's actually where we're literally about to go now. That's the good news. The bad news is we're going to get somebody trying to kick my ass the second I get there. In fact, it was the ghostly apparition that was right here. We're going to go visit the physical manifestation of the corrupted monk. It's based on a Japanese folktale. But after all this time, we finally have everything we need to ascend. You're also literally about to see maybe the weirdest cutscene in the game. Possibly. So, what are we doing? We're collecting everything we need for all three endings. Immortal Severance, Purification, hi Milk, and the one the Divine Child wants us to do. To get the dragon out of here, take it back to the west. Take the dragon's heritage west. And all of those endings do need the dragon's tears. Or I think all of them do. And that's why we've been collecting a bunch of things that we need to be able to ascend. This is what people used to do back in the day, but now nobody does it anymore. So we're going to go to Fountainhead Palace. Here's a cutscene for you. Got the incense, got the mortal blade, got the lotus. When I was playing this for the first time, I was like, oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Never look at a tatami rope on a gate the same way ever again. And that is how we ascend. Rope. If you ever look at the gates, we've passed through so many gates, I'll show you what I mean. You could think of what we've just done as going through a gate, in a sense. Okay, now we got a boss. I'm kind of worried about this boss. I've not used Fistful of Ash much, but basically it doesn't go very far, it's not very good, but some enemies can sort of be distracted by it for a second. So the same way that they're distracted for a second when you throw the oil at them and then you set them on fire, I'm not going to be able to set them on fire, but I'm thinking I might chuck the ash to just be like, let me get a few hits in. Wow, we don't usually have like a big boss straight away, but here we go. Let's do it. I'm going to try and keep the ash for the third stage if I can. Thanks. Or maybe I'll try throwing some actually. Oh wow, that didn't work at all. Oh, I didn't mean to use the rice. Crap. Used it too early. Oh, she hurts a lot. It's hard to tell if she's going to like do a swipe or do a... Right, we nearly got our first one. Okay. So if I'm really sneaky, I might be able to get a cheap death blow here. There's a way to do it if we're quick. Oh! It worked. Okay. Right. This is going surprisingly well. Let's get my damage up. Maybe throw more of these at her. Wow, that mortal draw works good against her. I can't see, I can't see. Oof, ow. Try and throw another one. Oh, god damn it. Oh my god. I think I missed her there, mostly. Ooh. That's fine, we're still in it. We're still in it. ATB! Oh no, we're properly gonna die. If I die this time, I'm dead. Ooh. I've ran out of the ash as well. Oh, Jesus. You know when I shut up and don't talk, you know. She's scary. Once she gets a few hits in, your health just vanishes. So she's actually based on a myth of someone who ate a creature in Japanese folklore. It's kind of like a fish person. And you'll see that some people here do kind of seem like fish people. Welcome everyone to the stream and also to Fountainhead Palace. where only people who have mastered the Mibu technique of breathing can come to. Is it about to get Innsmouthy in this place? Yeah, a bit, although Mibu Village was the start of that, I guess. So you're going to see there's two different types of people who live here. They're what we call, I guess, the nobles, and there's a warriors people. So the warrior people are the Okami clan. They are related to the people with the guns in the Sunken Valley. They were actually among the first people who came here. The nobles are related to the people of Mibu Village. And that head priest who's trying to get everyone in that village to drink more of the waters is trying to get here too. Yeah, and the Okami clan are tough because they're like warriors, and the nobles are nothing. I could beat them almost instantly, but they feast on youth. They literally will like try to suck the youth out of me, and if they manage to, I'll die because I won't be able to move. Like I'll be so slow. I'll be like having to lean on my sword to be able to walk. It's not good. And here's another thing. Remember Tomoe came from here. So we know that these people are good with lightning. If we just try to skip this part and just swim, why don't we just swim over there? We'll get zapped. Until I kill a certain enemy, we'll get zapped, zapped, zapped. So, I'm gonna have to do a lot of sneaking, a lot of killing. Uh-oh. Right, I'm gonna have to be really fast. If I gave him enough time, he would have sucked the youth out of me. I think there's another one over here. Okay. Whew. So they're weak. Look how easy they were to kill. But once there's a few of them, it only takes them a few seconds to be able to like drain you of your vitality. And there's an ancient tree. We're going to work our way to an ancient tree that's like a tree god. But that's where the dragon now is, the dragon that's drifted here. Whew, I hope you're all having an okay week. Oh my god, it's Monday. That's how good a week I'm having. So this is the Okami clan. And notice how they're good with arrows. They use ranged weapons, so do the Sunken Valley people. And the Sunken Valley people were like susceptible to poison, so are these guys, which is actually what the prosthetic tool, it's the Sabermaru, the poison knife. It's like, was actually used in the war when the people from here attacked the people from down there. So even though these are the proper warriors, I'm more worried about the guy in here. Those white things catch me. So he blows on the flute and the little white trails come after me. If they touch me, it won't kill me, but it'll make me very... You know how the dragons bring in like unnaturally long life to people and things, and that's what this water does now? I love the symbolism of like cherry blossoms that forever, the Sakura's tree that like forever blooms, which is really So here is the scary bit, and I think I'm going to use the puppeteering. I think we're going to have to like cause distractions and use a lot of stealth here because this is going to be tough. If everybody realizes I'm here, I'm not going to make it. I think the the invincibility frames there of me doing the death blow meant that those white things didn't get me. It's close. Excuse me, young man. Please be careful. The palace nobles have a craving for the vitality of youth. They can't help themselves. They want nothing but to sap away more of it. So, you know, she's like, why is she not hiding? Why is she not, like, being killed? She's got no youth left to give. So she's warning me, don't just rush out there. See on the bridge? You can see people on the bridge. She's saying try to sneak around. Yeah. Good advice. That triple jump, like, pretty tough for just basic enemies. They sort of die quickly, but they can do a ton of damage. I wonder if I could risk puppeteering one of these guys. That's what that purple... Oh god. Oh no! Look, this is me. And the thing is, you don't get a resurrection. Like, see, there was a bar through all of my resurrections. If they get you, you're done. So, I'll remember this time there's an extra guy hiding through there. Okay, remember there's two guys. I have to kill two guys here. Don't you dare! We did it! Okay, we just need to take care of him now. Yeah, I remember how to deal with lightning. Thank you. Oh god! So that's what I meant about knocking them down sometimes. Okay. So that's treasure carp. Treasure carp. So these are clues. Another carp scale, another carp scale, and then what do we get in here? Prosthetic tools. Water of the palace. So remember, that's a wedding procession to ascend up here. So when someone ascends up here, they're given this water of... And I think I'll show you. In fact, I'll show you what it does. Alright, watch this. You ready? That's the great carp. And you'll remember that the dude in the pot, the weirdo in the pot in the Hirata estate, wants to become a great carp. But check this out. If we quickly go to Miba Village, so you might remember from the last stream that in here, past these weirdos, there was the head priest who's trying to get all these people to drink the water and stuff. Well, it's not concentrated enough to do what he wants it to do. He's like, oh, it's not concentrated enough, it's not concentrated enough what I'm trying to drink. The cup is run dry, it's too dilute, refuses to dissolve completely, unfit to be citizens of the palace. Waters of the palace, fill our cups once more, because now there's this gulf between the two towns. Fill them to the brim. Okay. And notice he's wearing red robes. You might recognize those red robes. So we can give him the water of the palace that I just found. We get some cool sake. He enjoys his drink. So what becomes of a head priest? I show you. Let's go see how he's doing now that some time has passed. I'm sure he's doing wonderful. So yeah, you go up in the wedding procession, you drink the waters from up there, and you become a noble. And also, look what items I get. Carp scales. It's the only time that you get a carp scale from an enemy that's not a carp. So it's starting to join a lot of dots here now. And they're not just carp, they're like niños. They're basically like mermaid carp. Kind of people carp. We're pushing on now and we're trying to get to the dragon. And it's going to happen. Like, not even at the end of the stream, it's going to happen in the next like half an hour. We're going to see the Sakura dragon, the Niño dragon, the divine dragon that's brought all of this to this land, that's infected the trees with dragon rot and made them live forever. It's caused all the water, it's caused the reason the nobles and all that are now here. The reason that like so many people are becoming corrupted. But first, we're going to fight a quick boss here. So yeah, I've been using the stream to like do the challenge of not using the tools, but also like as an opportunity just to chat about the lore. Some of the people in the stream watching have never played Sekiro before, and some of them don't want to. So it's quite cool to be like, look how cool this game is, look how cool the lore is, look how weird this world is. I'm enjoying it. So the highlights, if you watch the highlight videos, they're as much about like me explaining stuff as they are like boss fights. Speaking of boss fights, we're going to do the same technique as last time, just trying to stay behind him if we can. Not like that though. So what you'd usually do against these sort of bosses, because they're animals, you'd use the Robert's firecrackers, because they're really good against all animals basically. God, it does such damage. That was close. We're very close. Kibi, it would take me forever to finish Sekiro. Most people don't. Most people don't finish it. You know? A lot of people just say, oh, I got so far into it, yeah. That's actually normal for all video games though. The most popular, amazing video games that everybody loves, most people don't finish. So, do you remember the pot noble? That's the noble in Hirata Estate who lives inside the pot and he wants me to bring him carp scales. That's why we collect the carp scales, to like get items from him. Well, he says do not trust the other one, and the other one is here. So we have to choose which one to help. I have like a soft spot for the other one because he's the first one you meet. So, you know we say Tomoe was the character who taught Genichiro? If you think back to our fights with Genichiro where he's using the bow and he's now got the lightning power, you know? And now after the war, because the war hundreds of years ago happened, all this stuff's now considered evil. So that's why like what Genichiro is doing is heretical. He's using the lightning, he's using all the skills that the people from up here do. And now he's got the black blade, the same way we've got the red blade. And remember, he's going to die. By having the black blade, he's not got much left in him, but he's able to open a gate to the underworld with it. So we'll see how that goes. My sword, on the other hand, can kill the Undying, and it's designed to get the tears from the dragon, which is what we're gonna do in a few minutes. Oh, I need to concentrate for a sec. This is the lightning person. Oh my god, that's the first time I've ever come over here. That's the first time I've done that and not got zapped. She usually, because what she does is she sets the ball on lightning, basically, and kicks it at you. But that is the person who stops you from being able to swim in all this. So look, that's where we started, over there. We worked our way around, through here, fought the bull over there. That's the bridge, and then we've worked our way along here. So now we can actually go in the water. We're going to talk to that old lady in a sec. God knows what age the old lady is, probably 20. She's going to tell us about her father, who has been tricked by the nobles into doing a mundane task. Which sucks. None of us want to do. Cool. So she's saying, follow the big carp through the back door. So let's do it. I'm going to have to be so fast here. This is, you know, sometimes when I play this game, I'm like, don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. This is like the biggest don't mind me moment of the game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. Look at his teeth. He's old. I don't know why I'm healing, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a one-hit kill regardless. Quick, quick, quick! There is an item through there. I'll get it another time. Yikes. But here we are. Round the back. Which means we can get to the dragon now. I'm quickly gonna do something else. Why did Tomoe leave this place? Why did she take Takeru, who had the divine heritage, away from this place back in the day? It seems quite nice. Quite pretty. Everyone seems to live a long time. Shit went really bad. Even after the war. And you're gonna get some more clues here. Look what's going on here. Yeah, they're eating each other. Yeah? But check this out. That's a wedding palanquin. So, you know how you would go in the wedding thing and then you'd ascend and that's how you'd get here? It now kind of looks like the last, you know, they've sort of closed the place off, but they tell the head priest down in Mibu village to get everyone ready and they can come up. It kind of looks like they get to come up and they end up being food for the nobles. You know, you no longer really ascend and join them. You ascend, become one of them, and then you get eaten for your, you know. But, do you remember I said that that old lady, she hates the nobles because they tricked her dad into like doing some pointless task? Well, if we rest here, now that I've opened those doors, you'll get a sad bit of dialogue. Look. You beasts, you tricked him all this time. Nobility this, eternity that, pretty lies to fool him. Give him back, my father, give him back. I'm very sad. I'll show you Dad. So here he is. This is Dad. I think he's becoming a noble, but he's been tricked into doing this. The noble fish, master I call it, feed it, the bell must be rung. His job is to feed the great carp. Like this. I miss the monkeys, good friendly. Oh god, don't make me feel bad. I'm about to kill another animal, by the way. So here's a precious bait. I'll give him another precious bait. The magic. Dad is becoming blue avatar. Freeze the magic number for now. He's gonna tell me don't overfeed. I get some carp scales for doing that. Must not grow fat, moderation. Yeah. So, we're gonna quickly zip out of here super fast to go see the other pot guy. Just because I always go for this pot guy because he's the one I meet at the start. The pot noble. And now that you realise he's called pot noble and he's got the weird grey hand, you realise he is kind of like one of them. But he wants to become a great carp. So, oh god, I jumped off the wrong bit. Did you bring me any scales? Yeah, I did. I've bought everything from you. But also talk. You've been to the divine realm. I give this to you now. Truly precious bait. The Hirata noble in the pot is obsessed with thoughts of becoming a master. He who receives the scales of the carp becomes closer to a carp himself. I bestow unto you my secret treasure. Bring it to the great carp of the divine realm. Then I will finally become a carp and bestow upon you my secret treasure. Very Dark Souls-ish kind of character. Probably the most Dark Souls character in the game. So we're gonna zip back to the carp. And we're about to fight the dragon. We're like in the next 5 minutes. We want to get its tears. And then that'll allow us to do some of the endings. Cool. Kuro is bound to the divine heir. Bound to be the divine heir for eternity. My wish is that he could be freed of this burden. So the reminder of the 3 endings is, one is Kuro wants us to end this divine stuff. And that will involve Kuro dying. Emma's plan is to do purification and rid him of it without him having to die. That will involve me dying. She doesn't want either of us to die, which is why she was being secretive earlier. Feeding grounds. But the divine child, not Kuro the divine heir, but the divine child is the girl who survived experiments. We've realised that the Buddhist monks were doing those experiments to create a divine child, to become a cradle for the divine heritage, and to take it out of Japan. So that's the 3rd ending. We're gonna kill this fish now. By using the truly precious bait. We choose whose bait, so if I talk to the other noble a lot and got bait from him, whoever's bait I choose here is the one who gets to like become a new carp. I'm sorry, boo. And, I mean, I freed this guy of his mundane task, I guess. So yeah, let's go see how that's worked out for our friend, who wants to become an epic, giant, great carp. But look! Too small, give me more scales. If you give him And now look, he's actually got the items that the other one had. More scales, more scales. If you give him all the scales in the game, he still never gets bigger than that. Sucks to be you. If you Google, how do you spell it? Is it Nino? Ningyo. So Ningyo. That's Nin, Nin-gyo, Gyo. It's a mythological creature in Japanese, and that's sort of what those carp really are. So in the code, the dragon's called the Ningyo dragon. And do you remember the corrupted monk that we fought outside the Fountainhead Palace? Well, in the item description, she's called Priestess Yao, and Yao is a myth about there was a priestess called Yao in Japanese mythology who ate a Nino. So you're starting to figure everything out here, like consuming them. That's becoming the carp, drinking the waters from the fountainhead, and this is all because of this dragon. So fuck this dragon. Let's go meet the dragon right now. We're gonna do it. Okay, it is now finally, after all this time, is dragon time. It's time to clear the tree of dragon rot. Cure the tree of its sickness. Wake the dragon and claim its tears, hopefully. We're finally going to the Divine Realm. I guess this whole place here is the Divine Realm, but we're actually going to go and see the... When we do this, the castle will once again change. The situation with the Interior Ministry attacking is made much worse, like way worse. Like now Ashina is fucked once we do this. The Divine Realm. Look at this big tree! But look at it, it's not good. Pretty sure it's not meant to look like that. So this is like a natural god. These are all parts of the tree, but this tree is like a god that should be here. This is like a god that belongs in Ashina. And you notice it's white. How often are trees white like that? It's because it's got dragon rot, the same like white that we're seeing on people affected. If you watch them, they even cough sometimes. But if we kill the white ones, we can start to clear them. Look at them coughing. Oh god. Trees attacking me. But if we grab a white one like this, we can take out a bunch at once. Okay. Here we go. That's probably enough to wake him up. This is like, maybe not the best fight in the game, but this is the most epic moment, I think. There's so much detail here. They gouged down the chest, like where we used the Mortal Blade on Kuro, and it's missing one arm, like we are, because we're now attached to Kuro. It's like we share his soul in a way. Ouch. Jesus. Dead already. Let's get closer. God damn it. This is going pretty well. This bit might not though. Ouch. Here we go. We've done it. I just need to borrow some tears, which can only be claimed with the Mortal Blade, which his true name is the Gracious Gift of Tears, I think it was the English. There we go. Gracious Gift of Tears. Should one of the dragon's heritage partake of the dragon's tears, immortal severance will be reified. So Kuro wants to drink them, you know? Oh look, remember Ishin died. He's too old. He succumbed to illness and passed away. The Central Forces have taken this opportunity to attack the castle and the Divine Heir. The secret passage key. Do you remember on a very first stream, at the very start of the stream, we tried to sneak him out of Ashina, and that's when Genichiro stopped us and chopped off the arm? That's what he's trying to do again. So this is the end of the game. This is it. And I love that the way the game started was trying to sneak Kuro out through that gate and being stopped to get by Genichiro. Guess how the game's gonna end. Oh, do you know what? Maybe we should quickly change that to that then. Ah, look at my health. Just one, he gets one hit and we nearly die. Okay, one. See, he's lost one of those little red dots in the top left corner. So if you're new to Sekiro, you can beat an enemy either by getting his health down, or by getting his posture in the top corner, middle, all the way up. If you break their posture, you can kill them immediately. I told you this guy's tough. We got him. We have one boss left. Hardest boss in the game, by far. Right, this is it. This is the end of the game. In terms of like story, what the fuck's going on? In all of this panic of the Ministry attacking, Genichiro has managed to track down Kuro, who's trying to escape here. So when we go through here, we're going to have to fight Genichiro for the third time. First time, he took our arm. Second time, he revealed how far he'd go to save Ashina. Not just kidnapping Kuro, but using heretical arts like lightning and stuff. And now we know he's been drinking the rejuvenating sediments to like be able to like live longer. But he also got his hands on the Black Blade, which is able to open a gateway to the underworld, and it's killing him. It's an amazing weapon, but it is killing him. So he's nearly done. Genichiro's nearly dead, you know? Read quick enough, I like that. So we're going through here to finally face Genichiro once more. A Genichiro who is struggling, and a Genichiro who has a blade which is able to open a gateway to the underworld. Oh, I mean, part of me is absolutely terrified and a bit nervous because people are watching me about to get my ass handed to me over and over. But part of me is excited because we've been on this journey, like, you know, talking about the lore and stuff. And this is, as much as I'm like, this is going to suck because I'm the one holding the controller, this is a really cool fight with a really cool character. Yeah, let's just... I can't believe we're going to do this with any fucking... Oh, God. And my axe. Yeah, you're my lucky chat. My lucky friends. Let's do this. Block, 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 block. Okay. I can't believe we start where we... This is where I lost my arm. Okay. I love this environment. Look at it. Kuro. Kuro-san. He's got the black blade, look. Behold the second mortal blade. I've already stabbed him. Wolf. No one has the right to the dragon's heritage. It is no one's to bear. Even his. He doesn't even want to have it himself. The Sargam, how the hell can this game be beaten without prosthetic tools? Well, we're on the final boss. You've tuned in for the final boss. We're about to see if you can. That said, look how cool he looks. Remember at the very start of the game he was like fumbling with the blade? Now I'm ready. Genichiro is probably my favourite character. This is tense. This is tense. I'm not the swordmaster. Ishin was the swordmaster. Jesus. Yeah, so remember that mortal blade thing I can do? He's able to do that with his as well. Oh God. You're not firing arrows at me. I really don't want to use any healing against him, so I can save it for the next part. Fuck. Ooh, that went surprisingly well. Are you ready for the weirdest thing in the game besides the big tatami rope? What did we say the black blade can do? In the end, I was powerless. Ashna will rise once more. He'll do anything to save Ashna. He's now going to do the best thing he thinks he could do. If you have the Black Blade, you can bring someone from the underworld back to life in their prime to fight for you. Pitiful grandchild, this was your last wish. He's brought back Ishin, the best sword fighter ever, but at opening cutscene of the game, this is the Ishin who reclaimed Ashina single-handedly. The actual best sword fighter ever. Genichiro is just a little taster, a little appetizer. I'm really worried about this. Oh god. Oof. This is going pretty well. I say as I get stabbed. Ouch. Oh! Oh god. Got really lucky there. We're close to getting his posture down on this one. One. Oh. You've seen nothing, look. Spear. He is something else, trust me. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot he's got a gun. Jesus. This is gonna take a few attempts for sure. Yikes. Oh my god. Look, we've still got several death blows to get off him. This is crazy. Oh my god, are we gonna do this first time? Oh, I wish I got that. I wish I got. Oh god, I can't talk. I need to concentrate. Jesus Christ. Okay, I think it's rice time. Ouch. I want him to use lightning. Use lightning, please. Oh, I wasn't ready. I can't believe I said that. We're down to our last healing. We've got one more heal left. I think he can Mikiri counter, so we can't run it. Cannot believe how well this is going. Oh god, don't say that, don't say that. Do I have any healing left? Come on. Fuck. Oh my god. Do it. Cannot believe I did that first time. I guess the rest of the game had like warmed me up. Yay! Holy shit. 10 minutes to spare. At his peak, Isshin Ashina devoted himself to deadly conflict in pursuit of strength, a single-minded killing machine of a man. I am a single-minded blocking, countering machine of a woman. Well. Right. We are severely underprepared for the final boss. I mean, I had spare prayer beads and everything. So depending on what we give Kuro now will be divine, immortal severance, purification, or whatever the other one is. Are you ready? Let's do an ending. This is the immortal severance. I'm at your side. I deserve some chocolate. I'm gonna get some chocolate. Yeah, this is what Kuro wants. This is what Kuro asked us to do. We got everything we needed. We got the Mortal Blade. My sworn shinobi. Now. Sever these ties of immortality. Also, see how he's grabbing the blade? That's what we did as a child when Owl found us. So we've just ridded the world of this corruption. This won't keep happening over and over. He's freed. But he had to die, you know? Oh, thanks, Muzz. I'm really glad you enjoyed the streams. I just wanted an excuse to play Sekiro again. Oh, look. So now... now Wolf is the one. History repeats itself. Now he's the sculptor, doing what he can to make sure Shura doesn't overtake him. I think it's best that you have this, the arm. No doubt the day will come when a shinobi arrives seeking strength. And of course, when we lost our arm, we came here seeking strength and the sculptor gave it to us as this weird little bit of history repeating. So you see, oh yes, it worked. Okay. So that was the ending that Kuro wanted. So Emma hoped that we could do an ending where he doesn't have to die, but sadly we found out it means we have to die. So here's this ending. We've reached 10 o'clock, so the stream should end. but I'm just going to do the endings, then we'll say goodnight. But if you want to leave now, this is when the stream usually ends, so don't worry. You can leave now. I've asked before, but my question got lost. Did the sculptor transform at that exact moment because he was forced to kill again by the attack? Ree, I think so. I think so. I think he was always just on the verge of it, you know? But I think it was the Interior Ministry. So here's what Tomoe discovered. There is a way that we can purify the divine heir and remove the heritage from him. But the person who takes the oath shackles their master. So what that means is, I hereby condemn the last immortal. So we're essentially getting the same ending, but one where Kuro lives. But it does mean we need to die. May you live on and embrace what it means to be human. Aww. And of course, this is the only blade that could truly kill him, I guess, because he's able to come back. Lots of sad endings. This is one of the few From Software games, though, where I feel like the best ending is actually kind of uplifting. So far, this is my preferred ending. Yeah, for sure. I wanted Kuro to live. Like in Bloodborne, the better the ending, the worse it is. Like, the creepier it is and sadder it is. But in this, I feel like the better the ending, the better I feel about it, you know? Emma didn't want you to die, but came to the agreement that we'll save Kuro. This needs a sequel, it needs a prequel, I want a sequel. I want a prequel with Tomoe and Takeru and Ishin. I want DLC. And it was hugely successful. It sold loads. It was Game of the Year for most publications. It was the Game Awards Game of the Year. I will live for every moment and then I will pass on. Yay! He's gonna live a normal life. Just as my shinobi did for me. I owe much to you as well. Yay. I love this environment, it's so good. I didn't really have time to take it in properly this time because I was so busy focusing on blocking his This time I've got the files. Oh fuck! Have I fucked it? I might have fucked it. I think I fucked it. There is a Bloodborne board game. It's £97 on Amazon. Jesus. So, if you want a reminder, this is the ending that the divine child wants, and this is actually the ending that the head priest of Senpo Temple wanted. This is actually the reason they did the experiments on the children, is to use the divine child as a... He can't leave this land. He's tied here by being connected to the dragon. But she can be like a cradle for him. We must leave this place, my lord, and take the dragon's heritage back where it belonged to free the land, essentially. They're all kind of bittersweet endings, but they have the good parts and stuff. What am I going to play on Thursday? We're out of Sekiro. Everyone, it is time. Remember, she can talk to the other children that didn't make it through the experiments.
我らの因果を断ち切るためにとても長い旅になります。それでも共に来てくださるのですか？
This is just asking for a sequel. I will come with you. I will protect you.
竜の忍びよ。九郎殿も喜んでおります。
My memory's so hazy of Bloodborne. It's been a long time since I played Bloodborne that I think I just if I did stream Bloodborne, I'd probably just stream it for the sake of just playing the game, completing it, having a chat about the lore. But I don't think I'd do a challenge run just because it's not as fresh in my mind. I know Sekiro like the back of my hand, so I can that's why I wanted to do a challenge run. And that's it. All 3 endings. And there's a Shura ending, but whatever. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out again. Wow. What a perfect way to end the challenge run. To beat him first time with just the sword. I really enjoyed doing the challenge. I feel really good about myself because we did it. Yeah, it's my first ever challenge run of any game, really. But I had tons of fun because of you guys. It was really nice having a chat, you know, just hanging out. It's all good. But thank you so much for supporting me, the stream, but also just cheering me on. It was good. You're all great. Yay. Bye.